A man in ICE custody was found unalived, and apparently it has been a homicide. Witnesses around him, other detainees, claim that he was asking for his medication. When he asked for his medication, the frozen agent came in and tried to make him shut up by choking him. He choked him so bad that he started screaming, "No puedo respirar." He fell unconscious and they took him away. He passed. Now the medical examiner is confirming what the witnesses said. His unaliving is being labeled as a homicide. But these ICE agents can do whatever the fuck they want to us. These people who never had the balls to raise their right hand like we have done to defend this country are allowed to do anything they want to anyone. They fire in the face of a woman. They blind a kid with pepper balls. They have unalived 32 people, either because of negligence or because they just want to provide hygiene to these people. And now they choke him. They choke him until they are unalive because he was asking for his medication while he yells, "No puedo respirar." When is enough? When will be enough? Do you think we can trust this government that they will investigate this as proper homicide and that the person will be punished? Nah, they won't. So what the fuck are we gonna do about it? Go Minneapolis and go all the brothers to the streets that are supporting. This is unacceptable, but we need to be out there. I'm Alex in my rant, and I'm out.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Precious. Today I'm going to talk about a very serious and painful story. A 55 years old man died while he was an ICE custodian in the United States. Reports saying this man was asking for his medication instead of getting help. There was an incident with ICE agents. A medical terminator said this death was not natural and maybe a homicide. This video is about what happened, why it is wrong, and why people should care about it.
Friends, we do have some breaking news. We have another reported death in ICE custody. Tien Xuan Phan, a 55-year-old Vietnamese national, had been held at the Karnes County Immigration Processing Center in South Central Texas. On July 18th, he suffered severe seizures, vomiting, and became unresponsive. He was first taken to Otto Kaiser Memorial Hospital. Then he was airlifted to Methodist Hospital Northeast in San Antonio. He passed away at 5:48 p.m. The cause? It's still being investigated. According to ICE officials, Phan was arrested on June 2nd after a removal order in 2012. This is at least the 9th reported death in ICE custody this year. And this is the second involving a Vietnamese national. My thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Phan's family and loved ones. A 55-year-old man has just died in ICE custody, and everybody needs to know about this, so stop scrolling. He walked into U.S. custody on January 3rd and never walked out. His name was Geraldo Lunas Campos, a 55-year-old man who was held in ICE custody in Texas. He was being held at Camp East, Montana, an ICE detention center located at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas. On January 3rd, he died there. According to a new bombshell report by the Washington Post, the story does not end there. At first, it was being reported that authorities said it was a medical emergency, but then his family got a call, not from ICE, but from someone inside the medical examiner's office. They were told that the preliminary findings showed that he died of lack of oxygen, caused by pressure to his neck and his chest. Those findings, they were told, could be ruled a homicide once final results are in. And that's when another detail surfaced. A fellow detainee who happens to be a bombshell witness for all of this says that he saw guards restraining Geraldo, and he could hear Geraldo telling the guards that he could not breathe. ICE denies that account and say guards tried to help once he became unresponsive. The final autopsy has not been released yet. Here's what is confirmed. The medical examiner's office told his daughter this. Geraldo Lunas Campos died while in government custody, and there are conflicting accounts on how it happened. This is not a rumor. This is not social speculation. This is a real man. This was a real death, and real questions that still don't have answers to them. No matter where you stand politically, no one should die in custody of the government, especially without transparency, accountability, and the full truth. Geraldo Lunas Campos and his entire family deserve justice, and they deserve answers.
Friends, above my head is Keith Porter. Keith Porter was also murdered by an off-duty ICE agent on New Year's Day. What happened was in Northridge, California, at the stroke of midnight, people in the neighborhood went out and were shooting off guns. Keith had a long gun and was doing the same thing. He was not aiming it at anybody, and while he was breaking the law, again, ICE officers are not judge, jury, and executioner. This off-duty ICE officer, again, not on the clock, not asked to patrol the neighborhood, not asked to keep the peace in his neighborhood, instead of calling the police, got his gun and went to investigate. And when he found Keith on his porch with the long rifle, he ordered Keith to put it down. And when Keith didn't put it down, he was murdered by this ICE agent. And they have yet, Northridge Police in California have yet to disclose the name and identity of the ICE officer who killed him. And on Saturday, there was a large vigil. So while there was a massive protest going on in Minneapolis for Renee Good, there was a much smaller vigil being held in Northridge for Keith Porter. On Tuesday, this upcoming week on the 13th, organizers and the family plan on attending the LA Police Commission meeting, and they're going to petition the county to release the information on the ICE agent. Every bit of information that is had is coming from the mouth of a lying ICE agent. They lie, they beat, they kidnap, they kill. And they just so happen to have the backing of the strongest, most powerful man in the country. It truly doesn't matter what happens. ICE could kill a man in broad daylight with witnesses, without any other circumstances. And if the ICE agent said, oh, he had a gun, that's all it would take. That's all it would take for the Red Hats and this administration to just automatically blame the victim every fucking time. We raised almost $2 million for the children of Renee Good and her family. And Keith Porter's mother put up a GoFundMe for his children. We can do better than this. We have to do better than this. His GoFundMe link can be found in my link tree at the very top. I would like to offer my apologies for not knowing about this sooner and for not reporting on it sooner. I will try to follow up, and if anything comes of this, if they're able to release that name, we will absolutely let you all know. We send our deepest condolences to Keith Porter's family, friends, and his daughters, and we stand with you in your fight for justice.
The man was kidnapped by Fighting Link to ECNY in Ashwing. The Guardian, the group put him on camera, made a statement blaming the French government for the action they don't like. And they killed him also. So the Guardian, and the video showed him kneeling down and the militaries holding weapons and blending. This is always directly shown in all relaxed, but the video implies that he was killed in the car. So don't forget, when next you see my video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. It's your girl Precious. Bye.